complaining, and I'ma still wear a smile if it's raining. I gotta enjoy
Everybody's talking all the stuff about me now. They just let me live. Oh, permission, make my own decisions. That's my prerogative.
They say I'm crazy, I really don't care. That's my prerogative. They say I'm nasty, but I don't give a damn. Getting good is how I live. Some ask me questions, why am I so real? But they don't understand me, or really don't know the deal about a brother trying hard to make it right. Not long ago, before I win this fight,
everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Why don't they just let me live?
Tell me why.
I don't need permission, make my own decisions. That's my prerogative.
It's my prerogative. It's the way that I wanna live.
It's my prerogative.
I can do just what I feel.
It's my prerogative.
No one can tell me what to do.
It's my prerogative.
Cause what I'm doing for you now. Don't get me wrong, I'm really not suited. Ego trips is not my thing. All these strange relationships really gets me down. I see nothing wrong spreading myself around.
Everybody's talking all this stuff about me.
Yeah.
Why don't they just let me live?
Tell me why.
I don't need permission.
I don't need
my own decision.
my own decision.
That's my prerogative.
It's my prerogative. I can do what I wanna do.
It's my prerogative.
Can live my life.
It's my prerogative.
I'm doing it just for you.
It's my prerogative.
Tell me why can't I live my life without all of the things that people say? Yo, Teddy, kick it like this. Now, I can do what I wanna do. Me and you, together.
Everybody's talking.
Everybody's talking.
About me. Why don't they just let me live?
Now,
I don't need permission.
I don't need
my own decision.
my own decision.
Prerogative.
What is this, a blizzard that I can't have money in my pocket and people not talk about me? This world is a trip. I don't know what's going on these days. Got this person over here talking about me, this person. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. This is my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. I made this money, you didn't. Right, Ted? We out of here. It's mine. 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 It's mine.
What up? What up? Say what? Say what? Say what?
Say what? Say what? Say what? Yeah.
Left eye. Donnell Jones.
Say what? Say what? Say what? Ooh, girl, you know what's up. Me and my niggas be rolling, stepping on you and your women. The very first day of summer, all grown out in a Hummer, baby. Hit the park and parlay. Hope that you walk this way, 'cause you and your girls wanna ride. Play all day, puff on the line. Say what? Say what? Say what? You know that I like it, baby. Ooh,
Girl, you know what's up, and you know what I need. Ooh, say what, say what, say what. You know that I'm about it, baby. Girl, you know what's up. You know what's up. I'm digging you. I'm feeling you. What's up? What's up? Said he digging you, and I'm wanting you. Tell me what's up. Tell me what's up. People thighs and I'm talking about 2 in the morning. Goodbye with the sundress on. I feel the phone coming on. Girl, you got me wide open. All day I'm open. So baby, don't execute. You know what I want. You know that I like it, baby. You know what I need.
Oh, we get everything right, but we have our guests coming on, those that follow us on our page. The list goes as Michael Stimley. Tell us a little about Michael Stimley, so let people know. Say we live right now, man.
I mean, Michael Stimley.
Let them know who we talking to tonight.
Very kind of out to become a medium and teach you this the art of life and just living.
We got also creative genius. That's what they call him. Musical superhero. Black and Mild.
Wow.
Yeah,
Black
man.
and Mild, he's a young fellow that made one of the biggest records. Kiki record by Drake in my feelings.
You say one of the biggest records that's ever been made.
Pops playing,
Oh, okay.
by Drake and City Girls. I mean, Young Jeezy, Juby the Great. The list goes on and on.
New York, baby.
DJ One, babysitter.
Who else we got coming, Sid?
We got Gemini Porter.
Gemini Porter, man. Who is Gemini Porter?
He's one half
Uh-huh.
of the R&B group Men at Large.
Okay.
He's a great singer, promoter.
We're getting this sound together, guys. So if y'all can't
Great
hear us,
individual
give us a minute.
to get to know.
We're coming on. We're getting everything right, making sure we sound right. Put your mic to you a little bit, Sid.
Yes, sir.
DJ, put your mic over there to you. The main mic. Close to you. That's it. Make sure we sound all right.
How does that sound now?
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. We're just making sure everybody can hear us out there. Make sure we sound like we need to sound. So we got three big people coming on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Have some good conversation.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up. Listen, me and my week has been pure hell. But you see me, I'm here, still vibing, still feeling,
That's right.
living my best life. Can't let life stop you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it moving. It's my prerogative, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's just how I'm feeling today.
Right.
Shout out to everybody, man.
We're gonna have to play that again for you.
Oh, you know you're gonna play it again for me. Before the
Play
night
that
over with,
again for you.
I'm gonna dance it up, and I'm gonna actually sing. Oh, I don't know what I gotta change the vibe, man. I gotta find out what Miss Ross said, where she at. She usually be bringing me something to drink, some chicken or something. I got to set my vibe right. I gotta send her to get something to drink so I can,
That's right.
make this a good 2 hours of information, fun, life, future, past, present. Sad, what's up, man? How was your week, brother?
Man, my week
How was your trip? How was Keith Sweat?
Man, Keith Sweat was pretty good, man. And I ran into one of my brothers, one of the icons of Miami, Michael Sterling.
Oh, he was there.
Yeah, him and his
Shout out to
wife
Michael Sterling.
came out. Shout out to Bobby V.
Shout out to Bobby V. I can't wait to get some of them on the show, man.
Jack and Edge came through.
Shout out to Jagged Edge.
Pleasure P.
Shout out to Pleasure P.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss Walker, Summer Walker. Yeah, some of everybody. Yeah.
So we usually, y'all know we usually chop it up, talk about some of the things we ain't gonna talk about, but we got again another heavy lineup show, so we can't even waste no time because we gotta jump right into it with our guest that's coming on. We probably gonna start off with who, like Mike?
Let's start with Mr. Stimmy.
Mr. Stimmy, we're gonna start off with Mr. Stimmy, because what we ain't gonna talk about is definitely this COVID craziness that's going on with the world, with the president, and with the election. I said it in that order because that's exactly what it's all about. I don't know what's going to be happening, or is it going to be so extreme after the election? But right now, these next, 3 more months before the election? Or yes. 2 more? 3? 3 more months to the election? Listen, these next 3 months is going to get even more crazier because everything is tied in to the election. I know you don't want to, but people don't want to believe it, but COVID and all the BS that's following it, all the hearings at the top place with all the top people and the way they're handling different things, and cities suing federal government suing cities, and there's just a lot of craziness going on. But just know, be ready for it to disappear come election time. You know what I'm saying? Election time, you might not see none of this stuff happening. Believe that. So we're gonna try to get the sound right. We're gonna make sure we get Michael in here. We're gonna see where he at and get him in here, get him on. I ain't do a check, so I'm crossing my fingers. Making sure everything's still at everything. Okay.
Brother.
What's up, bro? Can y'all hear me?
Okay, hold on. We hear you, but let me get you off this main speaker. Give me 1 second.
All right, what's up, bro?
What's happening, bro?
So what's been going on, my brother? How everything been going for you?
Everything great, man. I can't complain, bro. Just staying safe, man. Just trying to stay out the way.
Tell us a little bit about you, Mike.
Oh man, where do I start? Man, I'm just my CPA accountant, man. Just out here doing this finance thing, man, and helping people financially. Giving them some game on financial education, things like that. From a small town out of New Orleans, called LaPlace, born and raised, and and then just out here, man, just out here, just staying safe, man. That's all, bro. I can't hear you.
About your book.
I can't hear you. What you said?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
You can hear me now, Mike?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit better.
All right. Tell me a little bit about your book.
Oh man, my book, man, Wealth, Power, Respect. It showcase financial education, financial literacy. It showcase how to build wealth. How to when it comes to business credit and building business and things like that. That's what it basically showcases. It's a self-help book, and it just basically teach you how to maneuver as far as financially and things like that. It's a great book. It's a great read, and is actually on the best-selling list. New York Times. It's everywhere, man. It's in every major market. I'm excited about it because it did more than the expectation that I had. So it's still moving, bro. Still moving on the charts, bro.
Hey man, I appreciate it, man, and I thank God for just meeting you, my brother. You're a very intelligent brother, a brother very knowledgeable. What would you say to some people who I be with? I mean, for as artists go, how do they maintain staying a millionaire in these times?
Well, live below your means, because right now it's not the time to be blowing money, because we're getting ready to get into the second pandemic. um Whatever money you have, like just keep it. Don't go out buying these fancy cars and all this jewelry and all of that stuff, because that stuff gonna be here, your money not. You know what I'm saying? So when you want to keep your money and you want to keep it for longevity, you just got to maintain your balance. And it's just, you shouldn't just be making crazy moves, period. Invest your money if that's what you want to do. They got stocks out there, IRAs and all of that stuff out there. Just invest your money so you can see, residual income every month. And that's what I try to do. Like, I don't live above my mean. I try to live below my mean, because I know one day, all of this can stop. And once it stops and you ain't got nothing coming in, man, it's gonna be a rough world. So just basically, just live below your means, and not try to, do what you used to do like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, because that is over with. We can't do that no more. The times we living in right now, you need to save every nickel that you have.
Right. And I know that, dealing with artists, period, I see a lot of them just get the money and just spend, and not thinking about investing in something to always bring back something.
Well, you want to invest you want to invest in something that's going to bring you residual income, because that's the income that comes in every month. Whether if it's real estate or any kind of investment that you can see residual income. That's the thing that you want to invest in. I see a lot of people flipping homes and things like that. If that's what you choose to do to bring you residual income, then so be it. But definitely want to get into something that's going to bring you money. If you're going to put money out there, you definitely want to see it come back to you. And that's just what, basically, investing your money into, pretty much.
Right. So a young kid coming from New Orleans, young kid, to being an accountant for Def Jam Records. How was that experience?
Well, it taught me a lot more than I used to know. It gave me a whole opening, eye opening when it comes to financial. And I was blessed. I was able to maneuver and get in the door and make some move and make a name for myself. So it gave me my start, and that led me on to dealing with like other artists, like major artists like Teddy Riley and stuff like that. And they looked at what I did and what I do, and gave me a chance and opportunity to be a part of what they doing and work with them. So it was a blessing, to be honest with you.
It is a good blessing to really know the people that and to be dealing with the people who it's all a blessing, because there's plenty of people who want to be in your shoes. Plenty of people that should be soaking up knowledge from you. I mean, the game. Myself, I'm a student. I'll always be a student. I'll be a humble student. And I said, knowing you throughout these years, you're watching, you build relationships with people, and the relationship that we built is a very beautiful relationship. And I thank God for you, brother, because, you told me about, the Keith Sweat party. And I say, brother, we talked. That next thing you know, you was like, bro, come. We came. You know what I mean?
We had a great time.
And we had a good time. We enjoyed ourselves. And the great thing about it, the most beautiful part about it, there was a lot of people really didn't know Mike. And then at the same time, when I was telling my other friend, Michael Sterling, about you, I was like, look, this man, you need to talk to this man. You know what I mean? He was very amazed. And by him being amazed, it showed me that he was paying attention, because he went and Googled your book.
Yeah.
Right, your face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pleasure P was telling you the next day, brother, we gonna do this, brother. Come back, brother. We need to talk. So, man, it's just a blessing, man.
Thank you.
And I got my guest, my co-host, I'm gonna let him ask a few questions.
Oh no, man, you hitting it on the head, man. Mike, I remember Mike from we did a little bit of business down here when he came to South Florida, man. Good cat, good dude, man.
Yeah.
Definitely good to be in the presence of him, because he definitely is. He allows you to be a student of the game, man, and do things.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate it.
Cool. So, Mike, but far as what will an artist see you about? Like, who do you work with? Is it just artists, or is it anybody on the financial tip? Is it just
I work with anybody. You know, whether if it's a major artist, whether if it's an independent artist, or whether if it's a business or your local business. I work with anybody. You know, a lot of people come to me for, you know, for things like I like to do like LLCs for companies. I like to build business credit for companies. I like to help people, you know, to get financially there and educate them at the same time. So like I don't limit myself to like just certain like major artists and things. Like, I work with everybody because, you know, with a time to where I wanted to be in certain positions and people gave me, you know, help and stuff like that. So I work with everybody. Like I don't limit myself to just like certain type of artists and things like that. But, yeah, I work with everybody.
So starting the business, you the man to see if somebody was interested.
Yeah. Yeah, because I show them how to either do their LLC or incorporation. I show them how to separate themselves from their business. So that way they can go ahead on and build some business credit. So that way they don't use their personal in order to incorporate their business. They totally separate that. And you build business liability. And that's when things come to you more because, you know, let's just say, for instance, you have a business and let's just say your personal credit is messed up. Well, if you build business credit, you separate the two and you don't have to worry about your personal and you have business credit and you can be able to go get whatever you want.
Wow. So is it difficult? We know the LLC part. Everybody, I think us culture is kind of learning more about the LLCs and getting businesses started, especially now. What COVID just taught, I think everybody was that when it comes to getting finances, have your paperwork right, have your business paperwork together, because the first time they started giving money out, that's what they aimed at. They gave it to businesses, people that had that paperwork together.
Right.
Just doing business on the street saying, I do business.
Mm-hmm.
You have some kind of paper trail, some tax records, and you had to have LLC or state corporation papers. You had to have all that in order to get funding that they was giving out.
Absolutely.
So right now, talking to you is like perfect timing because people need to know about. If you don't know how to do it, definitely you're the guy to see on a big level or a small level. You definitely see to help out building that LLC and that business credit that allows you to separate yourself legally,
right,
from being yourself, your personal, and your business.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, like, is that what you did for? Like, what did you actually did for Teddy? Because I heard you mention Teddy was one of your, you know, I know he's definitely your friend. I've been around both of you. So without the friend part, on the business aspect, what were you actually doing for him?
Well, when I actually got with Ted, you know, the same thing what I'm talking about, I actually did for him. Like, you know, I came with a whole different vision, you know, when he hired me as his accountant, you know, and I'm like, well, you know, we have to do things different. You know, we gonna separate this and separate that. And that came, you know, with the knowledge that I came, he's like, bro, you know, we need to start our own company. So him and I, we formed a group called TR Music Group and TR Experience. So we became, you know, joint business partners on that. And some other stuff some other business ventures that we're working on, especially gonna drop the first of the year. You know, but I can't, the same thing what I was talking about, separating yourself, I did the same thing for him. And he was like, wow, man, like a lot of stuff that I didn't know. And there's a lot of companies and a lot of artists out there don't know a lot of stuff when it comes to that. Like everything when it comes to financing and getting money is about business. It's about having your paperwork in order. And if you don't have your paperwork in order, you can't expect, you go to a bank or financial institute, you can't expect them to give you money if you don't have your business in order. And that's basically what it is. And like for me, like me teaching people this here, like I want them to grow and succeed because I was one of them that needed the knowledge. So what I did was picked up a book and I learned, I educated myself. And like, I mean, I'm able to go get whatever I want to get because I put myself in position, financial position. And that's just what it is, bro. It's just having all your business together, all your paperwork together. That's it.
what the two companies you named with Teddy? What are those companies? What are
Music groups, TR Music Group and TR Experience. TR Experience is on the film side. TR Music Group is on the music side.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. Because he have the Teddy Riley project coming out the first of the year, so there's a lot, and he also have a book as well too. So there's a lot that's coming up under the TR Experience and the TR Music Group.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we ain't just talking to no anybody, because we already know. I mean, when we talk about Teddy, we be saying he just spending the Michael Jackson money. When they hear Teddy Riley, they be like, Teddy Riley just spending that Michael Jackson money.
Well, that's another thing when you talk about residual income, because that's residual income that he get every month. You know, those publishing checks, that's money that comes every month, and
artists tuned in right now. That key word you just said, publishing.
Yeah. You definitely want to have those publishing checks coming in, America. That's money you're gonna see forever. You know, you got a hot record, you make sure all your business together, all your paperwork is together, because you don't just want to have a hot record, and you ain't got publishing. That makes no sense.
Wow. You giving the game, right? And this stuff, I said you're giving the game right now. Is this stuff in your book? Is that
everything I'm talking about is in my book. Everything I'm talking about is in my book.
What platforms your books on? What platforms you can get your book from?
Oh man, it's on every major platform. It's in every major stores. It's in Barnes and Noble. It's in Walmart. It's on Amazon. It's in Books A Million. Hudson News. Every major outlet. You just put in Google, it pop up about 1 million different stores.
And what's the name of it?
Oh, Wealth, Power, Respect.
I like that.
Wealth, Power, Respect. And I also have a part 2 gonna be dropping later part of next year. And then I'm gonna follow this book up with a documentary, with a film with it. So I got big things coming with it behind that.
I was just gonna ask you what in this pandemic, like what are you doing? Because I know the game has changed for everybody. So I was gonna ask you that, like what's next right now as far as this pandemic? What do you have going on? What's coming up? And how you staying afloat?
Well, I'm staying afloat because I invested my money in different things. So like I have residual income coming in. And I mean, like I said, my documentary, I'm about to start shooting that. Matter of fact, a week after next, I'm about to start filming that. And I'm in talks with BET, to work out a situation with them. So I mean, I'm staying afloat, because I mean, I was one of them cats to understand, like, when you get money, man, you can't just be out there blowing money. You gotta put stuff on the side, because you never know what's gonna happen. Like right now, they got a lot of artists out there hurting right now. They didn't do the right thing with their money, because they think this is gonna last forever, but ain't nothing gonna last forever.
Just do it that right now.
You need a stand-in now. I gotta slim up a little bit. I just gotta go on a diet, but I can stand in for you on that documentary.
Hey, not just them. Put the home team in. All of us. I'm co-signing my place too. Whenever you do it, you throw me an invite, man. I'm there.
Don't worry.
Said he leave me this time. He leave me everywhere he go. He ain't leave me this time.
The funny thing about it, right before the pandemic, I was doing my book tour. I was on a book tour. I did a little exclusive deal with Barnes and Noble, and I was doing I had eight Barnes and Noble that I was doing. I was able only to do 2 of them before the pandemic shut everything down. But I am about to jump back on it. I've been in talks with them, and we all about to get ready to, come up with some more dates, and depending on if this second phase don't come or not. But they can see me in different cities. I'm gonna be out talking, signing books and things like that. So I do have a part 2 coming. So look out for that real soon.
That's definitely what's up. Said, Mike, man. Mike's down here to Miami. Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, I'm coming to Miami, bro. Like soon I'll be there in a couple weeks, man. It's imperative that I come out there, man, and just come and hang and just whatever. Soon as we see what this pandemic gonna do, bro. Because like I said, they talk about the second phase, so I don't know how they're gonna work out, but hopefully we able to, surpass this and get things back to what it was.
Well, y'all want the next party, man. Said left me on this one. He went and hung out with Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
He called me. I don't talk about nobody behind the back, so I'm talking about him right now. While he's right on the side of me.
Right.
The next time you call, don't let Said leave me now, because he left me and then he got there and told me, oh man, it was last minute. You know, the last minute thing, little one. So next time, make sure I'm in the building, because he said no. I'm mad at him right now. Right now, we got beef right now.
Man, we had a great time, man. That was one of the best parties, man, so far that I've been to.
I saw that.
I said, man, we got to continue to do this, man. We got to continue to, you know, we all hang out, man, and just go party, man. See, because when you able just to hang with good people, man, and Said it's good people, man. As long as I've been knowing him, bro, he been 500 with me. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask for a better brother than Said, bro. You know, we it's always been a mutual respect. We always respected each other. It always been that level, man. And I told him, man, like, bro, we got to continue doing this, man. Like, just go party, have fun. And that's just what it's about, man. And, you know, building relationship, man, building that fellowship, bro, you know?
Last week, that was our word for the whole entire show was everybody that came on, everybody that said, had every special guest we had, everybody talked about the same thing, relationships.
That's what it's about.
Even Jerry Clark was to the party.
And we just had Jerry Clark on last week. Relationships. So I'm just glad we're able to build this, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Let It Out Live show. Said my partner DJ Ty and WMRR. This is the station we own every Wednesday, 7 to 9. You know I'm plugging. That's how you do. 7 to 9. We own right here every Wednesday. Yeah, if you ain't doing that, man, tune in, catch us. We always talking to people.
Man, I will do that, man. I will do that. And I appreciate you guys, man. And Said, I appreciate you too, man, for inviting me, having me as a guest, man. That's love right there, bro. I appreciate that, man, from the heart.
You know what I want to do though? I want to do we're gonna get one of his books, Said, and next week we're gonna give away, Mike, for your book. So we're gonna one of our listeners, one of our people that's commenting, we're gonna I'll send you
however many you need, bro. I'll send it to you. I'll get it sent to you.
Next week we're gonna do a giveaway in honor, definitely, and shout out and support to you and your book in the movie.
I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that. Tell me what I need to do, and I'll do whatever I need to send, and we'll make it happen.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. One hand wash another, we're gonna support our brother.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. Much love, bro, for real, bro. And I'm coming to Miami, bro. I'm coming to Miami soon, bro. Probably next couple of weeks, bro.
You know, Said to take you everywhere. Everything closed. Open everything back up.
Everything closed out there?
Open everything back up.
It's back up? Okay, well, I got you. I'm coming out there.
It ain't back up. Everything closed. But Said, when you come down here, he'll open everything back up.
Oh, I know. Hey, look, I came down there a couple times, man, and you know, we hung out and stuff, you know, so I already know, man. Said is the plug, bro.
Appreciate you, man. And my boy Black and Mild, he clicked on the same time you clicked on. Wait on him to click back on. But he coming back.
Okay.
We appreciate you, Mike, man.
Appreciate you, Mike.
Hey, much love, man. Send me the link, man. Let me upload this to my social media platform, and so I can support you brothers as well too. You know what I'm saying? And talk about your show. You know what I mean?
This is what it's all about, brother.
I sure appreciate you, man. We're bringing in your homeboy now from New Orleans. Oh, Black and Mild.
Oh, Black. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, he coming on too?
Black finna ready to come on. He was on the same time you clicked on, so I'm trying to get him back on now.
All right.
That's Black on. Black produced, you know what Black produced? Drake's biggest record ever.
Right. Actually he man, he did so many people, man. Like Black, man, like, and he did so many people, bro. He's one of them cats, bro, that's underrated, but he's up there. He's up there with the biggest, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you could produce one of the biggest records for Drake and a bunch of other cats, man, that's big, bro. Especially coming out the city of New Orleans, you know.
Right, and then he's currently working with Rihanna and Drake and Jeezy, Yo Gotti. And, you know, he's been working with Judah for a long time. Skip, shout out to Skip, man. Chicken and watermelon down there in New Orleans.
Yeah. I haven't had a chance to get down there, but you know, to try though. But I'm definitely gonna get my way down there, man. To go there and try it though, because my boy Wayne, he told me about it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? And I just haven't had a chance to make it over there to get some of that chicken and watermelon. But I definitely will go down there and get some.
Yeah, get some of that chicken and waffle man off Claybone, man.
You know how we do it, Mike. If we got to go that way with you, we'll come that way with you.
Man, that's hey, bro. That's all love, man. But I know said talking about maybe coming out or whatever. So, man, just let me know, man. You come out, man. Just let me know.
Yeah, when I get ready to come that way, I'm gonna show enough hit you up and let you know what time it is.
Absolutely, my brother. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you, bro, for having me, bro.
I appreciate you, man, for coming on the show, man. You know, I reached out to a few people, man, and you know, some reached back and some of them didn't, but the true ones reached back. And you one of the true ones that reached back to me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you know, that's how it is sometimes, man. Like, you know, some cats, man, you might reach out to, you know, some of them be on that ego thing, man, and some of them, you know, it's your love. And anytime, bro, you need me, man, just it's hard. I'm a phone call away, bro.
You know it, man.
Shout out to you, Mike, man. We definitely appreciate you, brother. There's nothing but love over here at WMR. Listen, WMR, the new hottest wave, man. Just to give you a quick before you go, the new hottest wave as far as radio, as far as internet radio, we everywhere. On Facebook, we go live. We got, 7 days a week. We got different shows going on. We go live. We go live here to Let It Out Live show 7 to 9 every Wednesday. But we on YouTube, we on Facebook, and we're all across the world on the website WMROnAir.com.
Right.
The lady, the owner, the boss, Miss Ross, is the truth. She's doing major things. So definitely shout out to her, and we definitely want to drop from you. So send it to Said. We need a drop from you saying whatever we'll send it to you, and make sure we get a drop because we want your voice on the airplay.
I appreciate that, my brother. Whatever you need is all good, it's all love, and it's all good, man. I got you.
All right, we'll get with you, Mike. Love you,
All
man.
right.
Appreciate it.
Hey, send it to me, man. Let me get it uploaded or whatever. Whenever you got it finished.
Got you. Thank you, Mike.
All right, my brother. Much love.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mike, man. We might as well keep flowing. I like these. We talking Black and Mild already came in. I don't know if he hears, but we're gonna bring them right on in and jump right to we got people they want to talk to us. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk to us.
What's down? What's down? You hear me?
Black and Mild.
Hey, boy, you
That ain't what you smoking right now. There ain't no Black and Mild right there though.
Yes, Lord. You hear me? What's down?
Black, what's up, Black?
Shout out to you, man. Appreciate
What's
you.
down with the baby love?
Yeah.
Appreciate you taking the time, man. Coming and roll through and just holler at the fam.
All good. Appreciate it, man. You already know, man. You already know it's all good. Number love over here.
Hey, Mike, man. Black, man, tell me a little bit about, the history of Black and Mild, how you became one of the biggest,
right. I want to know.
biggest producers.
Because I don't know.
In the
I
game.
definitely want to know. I heard, but I don't know. I heard.
I have a story, man. I got a journey. You know what I'm saying? I fell in love with music since I was a little one, man. And growing up on Cash Money, No Limit, Big Boy, Death Row, Jay Prince and them label out there in Houston. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just having a love for music, period, especially Southern music. You know what I'm saying? And the West Coast sound, you know what I'm saying? We kind of relate more to the West Coast than the East Coast, but just having love for the music, man, and just staying on them keyboards and the machines and them ASR 10s and beat machines and just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. So what was that zone when you made that In My Feelings record? Like, what was that like?
Real quick, I said, oh, good, bro. That was crazy, dog. Like, still to the day, that shit was like, man, it was like a dream, dog. Like, it just seemed like I was sleeping and it happened for a few, and then I woke up like, is this shit real? You know what I'm saying? Just by how fast it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit went platinum in like over a weekend. You know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
it was just crazy.
You said that record went platinum like in a week.
In a weekend.
On a weekend. was one of the biggest records because everybody was doing the like from the Sierras to the Russell Wilsons to everybody, all the celebrities, everybody was doing this key. They were going crazy over this record. It's one of the
Yeah.
biggest records. Then you produced one of the big records, God's Plan.
No, not God's Plan. In My Feelings and Nice for What?
Nice for What? That's right. Nice for What?
Yes. I wish I did do God's Plan too.
Hey, but
I think that's Boy Wonder work right there.
was a big record too.
Yeah.
One of Drake's biggest records, man. What you working on these days, man?
Oh man, I got a few placements out there, man. Mainly my main focus right now is my own artist, you know what I'm saying? Running my own label, Musical Geniuses Records. And you know,
How many
just
artists
that
bro?
I got like 4 different acts right now, 4 different acts or whatever, you know. So the first one I'm about to release is Dino. She like the hottest female rapper in the city right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing like 6, 7 shows a week and moving around, just rocking everything.
Right. So you know, Black and Mild, man. You don't know you're a legend all in one, man.
Appreciate that.
You just
Appreciate-
a legend, man. I remember me coming out of New Orleans, visiting Skip and Jules, and they always talk about Black and Mild, Black and Mild, Black and Mild. And I had opportunity to meet Black and Mild, and you know, Black and Mild is a very humble young brother. You know, you don't give that arrogant as you know you see certain people, and they get that arrogant, you know, persona about themselves. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you this though, said dog. Like my thing is, I was able to be humble because you know I've been around for a while, dog, and like I done seen a lot of people come and go. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you know, you have so much shit going on in your life that it'll take you away from this music game. You know what I'm saying? You know, anything can happen, a death in the family, you know what I'm saying, a death of a friend, and it just twists your mind up. But you know, if you doing it for so long and you ain't really seeing nothing from it, then it kind of make you just fall away from it. Like I always tell a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, I always saw something from it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I knew it was always meant for me, and I was always able to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I always saw something from it. So I'm yes, Lord, Black and Mild, you're a genius. Thank you, Lord. You
What you gotta ask
know?
that, like, listen, man. I need to get on one of these tracks with you. Like, I don't
Come
know
on,
what-
man, let's do it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do on it yet, but I'm gonna do something on it.
All right. It's all good. It's all good, man. Get said to write something for you. You hear it?
Get a chance to talk back and forth. Whoa, it's all good, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
all
the green,
good.
I guess I'm the green one, Black, right now. I'm the green one in the circle right now because I feel kind of bad. I don't know exactly who you are,
It's
but
all good.
I hear good things. So before you came on, said my co-host that I'm mad at right now. So we kind of beefing, but said that you made one of the biggest records. So
Yes.
I got viewers that don't always know the slang in music. So you are a producer, correct?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So you produce tracks for different artists
Right.
that we do today. Okay. And some of those artists are cool. Can you name like a few?
Yeah. Let's go. We could go from Juvenile to well, you can see all the hot boys. You can see Master P, Megan Thee Stallion, Young Jeezy, um, Drake. It's a list. It's crazy, bro. Moneybag.
You ain't gotta,
Uh,
you ain't gotta show out.
Yo got it.
Don't show out.
Um,
You gotta keep dropping names. I just want you to drop one or two. I mean,
Missy Elliott. It goes, dog.
you gonna go real big too. You gonna go way out there. I
It
just want
goes, dog.
Cause I'm trying to learn. I'm teaching other viewers the slang. They like, he a producer. What is it? What is it he do? What does he produce? I need them to know. When you say producing, are you the owner of the track? Did you do the beat? Did you do the production of it? Like, what does that entail?
I did everything to it. Everything, the
Everything.
whole 9 yards to it. Everything. I probably even came up with the idea, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Okay. So it's your track, and you send it to the artist. They want the track. You the producer of it. You own the track. You give it to them or sell it to them, and you become the producer of that track.
Yes, the main
Okay.
producer. Sit in the studio. I build it in your face on the spot. From
Wow.
every drum sound, every play, every key, every instrument, everything.
Wow. So you what they can call, people don't know it, but you a musician.
Yeah, I'm a musician, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I played trumpet in high school and middle school.
Oh, boy, you playing trouble
So
like on shorty, huh?
Oh man.
yeah, so yeah, man. I'm instrumental, man.
Music is definitely.
It's
Look, you can
crazy.
find yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I remember you was telling me, I'm gonna help my co-host out.
Right. Cause I ain't, I'm learning the
You was
music
telling
thing.
me, right, that you was in the process of doing one of the biggest records for Rihanna and Drake.
Right.
How is that coming along?
Oh, you in the process now or was?
Was and now.
Okay.
Was and now. Yeah, it's serious, bro. Like I say, man, this is everyday thing for me. This is all I do, bro. I don't do nothing else. If it's something else that I need to do, I got enough money to pay somebody around me to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I just want to stay focused on doing what I love doing. And it's everyday thing. It's just everyday thing for me. It's everyday feeling for me. So, I don't. It's all good. It's all good. My favorite artist of all time was Juvenile. I got the chance to work with him,
Oh wow.
and ever since that, it just even humbled me even more. So I'm good, dog. I'm grateful.
Like, tell them what tracks you worked on for Juve.
Man, Juve got a whole album together, man. He just sitting back waiting to release.
Oh man.
It's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
So what was your biggest to you that you feel? What was your biggest track you produced for? I know it's gonna be hard because you don't want to make nobody else feel like their track was less of, but to you, one of your greatest that you feel.
In my
Great.
feelings, of course, by Drake. Yeah. Come on, man. Look, bro. I had two #1 records in 1 year. Both of them 10 weeks in a row. Hot 100 billboards, man. Like that's crazy. You know how hard that is to do.
Hey,
That's
Black.
legendary, man.
So,
Which
so
You
what
know,
track?
that's hard to do, bro. They got people that been in the game that got plenty records, good records. I'm talking about big records. They never had #1s, bro.
so Black,
I,
what happened to be this?
Chat, money, penny.
uh-oh.
Got me in my feelings. Gotta be real with it. Yeah. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you.
I think I got another one for you.
Hold on. Before you go to the other one, scratch me, all that stuff. I need some scratches. Hold on. So I heard this song, and listen, it's sad. I'm the host of the show, and I'm all excited like a groupie right now. I heard the song a million times, but didn't know that I'll be talking to the producer. I didn't know I get the name said, send them to me. Tell me that's who we talking to today. So I don't even know who I'm talking to. So please take my ignorance in vain. It's their fault. Just know it's his fault. When you produce that track, tell me like how did that even work? Like from beginning, how did that start? How do you came up with that?
If you listen to the beat, it's a sauce that come from New Orleans, man. It's traditional, you know what I'm saying, and it's a sound that I mastered. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
hit the yes, Lord, man.
Okay. We back. We had lunch for a
We
second.
back?
Yeah, we back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we.
Yes.
Well,
Somebody
Frank,
called my line.
you looking like you in the hit factory, boy.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I'm in the lab, man. My lab. It's my lab in New Orleans.
Oh,
You
Frank,
know.
oh,
Then I got the legendary Magnolia Chop in the building with me.
Yes, Lord. How y'all doing, man? Out there?
yeah. Magnolia Chop. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, Black. We could go ahead and let them know what another one you did, right? Just so they understand.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who motherfucking representing it here tonight? Hold on.
I keep letting you back in. How can I explain myself? You said you care for me better.
Louisiana shit. Murder on the beat. Sophie ought to cut up to you. Yeah. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. I know shorty and she doesn't want no smoke song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let the thing loose, girl, it's so.
Yes, Lord.
Bro, you too humble, bro. I didn't know that's who I was talking to. This is
Yeah.
shame. This is crazy. That's who I'm talking to?
Oh, good, man.
Hey, man. Well, you made my day today, boy. You made my day, man. Listen, I be home doing the James Brown and the splits and all kind of stuff on that music. Now I'm talking to the created the beat, put the beat together. Nah, you took that Lauryn Hill, which I like. You took that old school, sped it up. You should have put me on the drums because I play drums a little bit, so I can do my. But we'll come back. We lost him for a minute.
I'm back. Somebody ringing my phone.
Oh, okay. But like, what? How did that even come together?
So man, I gotta send a shout out to my dude Fifth Wall Weeby who died earlier this year. You know what I'm saying? He put that plea together or whatever. That come from him and Cortez or whatever,
Okay.
linking me up with Drake and you know, it was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
Cortez. Yeah, man. Shout out to Mr. Brian Cortez.
Yes, Lord.
Hey man, shout out to you, Black and Mild, man. I did not know. Definitely, that's why when he said legend. You know, people use that word so loosely, but I believe you definitely can be used as, and you're humble, man. You're so humble because, like, I didn't know, and you didn't even make it like super known. So definitely shout out to you, man, for coming on to the Let It Out live show and just talking to us, rapping with us, chopping it up with us, letting us know, you know, how this thing got started, and that you're still in the lab doing what you're doing, even right now through the pandemic. You still grinding.
Yeah. Pandemic don't stop nothing, man. Pandemic don't stop nothing. I actually was sick, man. I was sick a few months ago. When the shit when it first hit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was sick in the hospital. I was almost out of there. You know what I'm saying? I fought, man.
Yeah, we blessed, man.
And we
blessed.
Yeah.
And we thank God for your strength that you got back and see you back on the grind, back in the
Boom.
studio.
Boom. Definitely.
Where are you located? In New Orleans?
Yeah, New Orleans, man. New Orleans 504. All day. You hear me?
So you hanging out on Claiborne Avenue, huh?
You hear me?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
He's the one where said get that from.
You hear me? Believe that. You hear me? Third wall all day. Magnolia and Honey Shine.
Now y'all gonna have me. I can't do it yet, but I'm gonna get good at it. I'm gonna figure it out.
He got to work on it. He got some work to do.
Y'all gonna let me.
But Black man, you know, I appreciate you, man, and I love you, man, and I appreciate you, brother. And man, we were honored to have you on this show, man. And you know,
Black, we got to get some hangout time in together, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Anytime, man. Y'all holler, man. Let me know what's up. I'll come back in or whatever. You heard me? I might hit y'all back next week or something. You heard me?
Listen.
All right.
I'm coming with said. We're gonna fly out there.
All good. Let's do it. Let's do it.
That boy,
Let's do it.
stop, make my sound and stuff. We're coming out there. When Said get on the plane next time, I'm gonna talk to him and we're gonna figure out how to do this thing. I want to come out there and we're gonna,
you know,
chop it
Black,
up.
we need to put something together, man. With Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley's working on Travis Scott right now.
Man, that's my favorite producer of all times, man.
We need to put something together. I just had old Mike Steamley on the show.
Yeah.
You know, Mike is Teddy's business manager, and he's from New Orleans. He's
Man.
the young that
I know him. I know him. I met him. Actually, I met him one day. We was on a plane. We was on a plane. We was riding in first class. Yeah, I met him. Yeah, man. I definitely got to link up with Teddy, man.
Man, I can make that happen. That's like
That
nothing.
ain't
That ain't nothing to make happen.
That ain't nothing.
Relationship.
Okay, well.
That in the bag for you, Black.
You know, it's all about relationships, man. And I appreciate our relationship. And I love you, Black. And you know, co-host, I just thank God for this young man here for just allowing me to bring what I can bring to the table. And what I'm doing is bringing my relationships to the table.
Yeah, man. And I'm meeting people.
Okay. All good. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate that.
All right, Black man, you be safe, man. And matter of fact, before you go, I want you to tell us a little bit about your artists. We want to know a little bit about your artists and how can we find them? How can we look them up on YouTube, Instagram? We want to know something a little bit more in detail because you know. We just need
I have a group. I have a group called Fresh and Reckless.
Black.
Yeah.
We can't see you.
Okay, see what I gotta do? I gotta click it. Let me see. Let me click it. I might gotta click it and just load it. Yeah, man. Let me see.
So how about we gonna click you off and click you right back in?
I do that. Oh, there I go.
Yeah. Now tell us a little bit more about your artist.
So yeah, my first artist is a group of young guys from out of New Orleans called Fresh and Reckless. They moving around acting crazy. Got an artist by the name of Dino. By the way, she a female. She the hottest female rap in New Orleans right now. The Young Gunner, you heard me. Got an artist by the name of Detroit, R&B singer. Crazy. And I got a few more other little acts that I just picked up, you know what I'm saying, that I'm working on or whatever. But you can find everybody at musicalgeniusrecords.com. You know, everything about what I'm doing, what I got going on, everything with my artists, everything. They YouTubes, they Instagram, they Facebook, everything at musicalgeniusrecords.com.
Black man, I definitely want to make sure you send Said a drop, man, so we can we already definitely gonna put any music you produced. We're gonna definitely make sure this station, WMRRonair.com, is a full across the nation station. Music plays constantly on the station with every show that we have on the station. But our show is Wednesday from 7 to 9 every Wednesday. But we want to make sure your music or anything you produce is definitely playing or in rotation on the station. So I'm gonna make sure Said get a link with all the music, and we make sure the owner, Ms. Ross, the boss, got all your music. So if you can shoot us a drop, man, shoot it to Said, so we can make sure that stuff is in rotation, and we know it's you. Before the music play, we can make sure your voice is heard saying that's your track. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Definitely.
You already know, Black. I'm ready for that track, so we can get on this track together. DJ Ty, we family.
Yeah.
Already. So you know, let's do this.
Let's do it, man. I'm all in. You already know.
All right, appreciate you, Whoa.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be cool out there.
All right.
I want to know who motherfucking representing it here tonight. Hold on.
I keep letting you back in. How can I explain myself? You said you care for me, baby.
Louisiana shit. Murder on the beat. Something for y'all to cut up to, you know? Yeah. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. I know shorty and she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let the thing loose, girl, in so long. You been inside, know you like to lay low. I've been people what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First, last phone bill, car, no cable. With your phone out, gotta hit them angles. With your phone out, snapping like you Favo. And you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life, yeah. That's a real one. Tell me, are you riding? Say you never have to leave beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, baby. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never have to leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. But the new me is really still the real me. I swear you gotta feel me before they try and kill me. They gotta make some choices, they running out of options. Cause I've been going off and they don't know when to stop. And when you get the top and I see that you've been learning. And when I take the job, you stand it like you earned it. And when you popped off on your ex, he deserved it. I thought you would've won from the jump, that confirmed it. Trap money, Benny. I buy you champagne, but you love some Henny. From the block like you Jenny. I know you special, girl, cause I know too many. Risha, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. JT, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always.
Bad bitches and we kissing in a way, kissing in a way, kissing in a way. I need that black card and the code to the safe, code to the safe, code to the safe. I show them how to network.
I'll
But that
explain,
net,
break
this
down
chill,
how
what's your
you become one of
network?
those lucky people.
Cause I want
that
you,
get a free
and I
book
need you.
on mic.
And I'm down for you always.
Def Jam,
And I'm down for you always. And I'm down for you, down for you, down for you always.
Teddy Riley,
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, baby. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I
so definitely shout out, man. Just to hit us from Birch Hill. Hey, man, all the way across the world. New Orleans, Oakland. Okay, he's coming back. We waiting on you, Gemini. Whenever you come in, we ready for you. But until you come in, we had a topic I said I wanted to deal with today. It's real simple. I want to deal with a big topic, but after we done with Gemini Porter, we're gonna deal with this topic a little bit, and I'm gonna give it to y'all now so y'all can make sure y'all go tune in, get something to eat, get something to drink. Make sure y'all come in to tune in. Make sure y'all check Gemini Porter out. He's coming on right now. Where's his picture at?
Gemini.
We were together just the other day, taking life for granted, passing time away. I was there for you, you were there for me. We would be together for eternity. I never knew there'd be sorrow, but I knew we'd be together tomorrow. there forever. We were so wrong. Now I just can't believe that you're gone, and I'm so alone. Alone. You never miss a good friend until they're gone, and I'm so alone. I'm so alone, yes I am. I really can't believe that you're gone, gone, gone. Life goes on, and it's not the same. 'Cause I can't help sometimes calling out your name. But then I realize that you won't come around. No.
What up?
How you doing, my brother? How you feeling?
I'm good and yourself?
Man, we're doing this good, man. We're doing this great, man. Gemini, how you doing, brother? It's BJ Ty.
I'm good, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I have a favor, my brother.
Awesome.
For real.
Hey, we were just bringing
Can you hear me?
with some of that music that you put down, man. That
I can't hear you, bro.
we were just bringing you in with some of that
In
great
and
music
out.
put together. That man at law is so alone.
Oh yeah, man. Them were the good old days, man. Good old days.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Hey, listen, those days are still good because we still jamming that.
Oh yeah, definitely. What's going on, bro? What's going on, man?
How you doing,
Shout
man?
out to you, brother.
We
Man, I'm blessed, man.
appreciate it out on the show.
Blessed, yeah, I'm blessed and highly favored, my brother. Blessed and highly favored.
That's what's up, man.
So, Gemini, from this
Yeah.
stage of your career in the music business, right? How do you see yourself right now in the music business?
Uh-huh.
Like in this stage of your career,
Yeah.
like how do you like from to music that's made back then to the music that's made now? There's a lot of separation going on there.
Well, you know, man, it's crazy, man, because I listened to the stuff that you know that was hits back then, man, and look at compared to the songs that's hits now, man. And I guess it's just about you know, it's about evolving, man, and about you know, I guess about how good the music is, because you know a lot of because the music back then, man, it was made, man, and it still sound great. You know, it was made to be historic, and you know a lot of the music now, man, is only just made for this particular time.
Wow.
So you know, so that's you know that's the difference, man. It's like like us and Earth, Wind and Fire, and those cats, man, those cats ain't made a new record, man, in 20, 30 years, but they still going strong. But you know, so I guess right. So I guess it's the thing of called timeless music, man, and just music for the times.
You know what I asked myself? I asked myself what you just said, something compared to what you just said. I asked myself, do you think 15 to 30 years from now, will people be taking some of the music made today and remaking it like they do today with the old music? Do you think any music today will be remade like it was then? But to answer my own question, the music today comes from the older music.
Right.
So
you know what, man? It's funny, man. Cause go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It's funny, man. You say that, man, because it's like if you look at any of the movies, man, that's supposed to be like futuristic. You know what I'm saying? They're maybe giving us a look of how our future is going to look. If you notice, all they play is old school music. They don't play music from this time. They may have one or two songs of somebody younger, but most of the music in there, man, is from the 70s and 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're advertising the future, but they just letting you know how timeless that music is.
You know,
Because their soundtracks are portraying what they project the movie to be. So my thing is like I was watching so it's like I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a lot of your futuristic movies has from the 70s and 80s in it. You know, so it don't pretty much have all the music this time unless it's a movie updated with this time. But the future, so that pretty much gives you a view of how timeless certain music is, man. Because if we're riding around in spaceships, if our future is spaceships, they all of a sudden they roll up on songs from back in the 70s and 80s. They're like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? So it just gives you a clear picture, man, on how strong and timeless a lot of music really is.
Wow.
you know, as I look at music and see today's producers, for instance, I will actually call names. Ty Dolla $ign. You know, they want to label him as this great producer, but he's a great sampler from the old music.
Wow.
So what he does,
Yep.
he brings the old music to blend in with the new, but it's really old. But the new generation don't really know about that generation of music. So it's something new to them.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, I was talking to a couple of friends of mine. I was saying, because I like movies, man. I'm a movie buff, man. So it's like you look at how they try to recycle older movies, and it's hard and it's crazy to imagine that everything is about a title and how certain things sound. They've ran out of great titles for movies. The reason why they're repeating titles and repeating certain movies they're doing now, they've ran out of great ideas for movies. The reason why you got so many remakes, like my man redid oh my God, Ross Serling's Twilight Zone. There's nothing like that on TV now, up to date. But he had to go back. He went back and recreated that to bring us something because it's but it's just like, man. But sometimes, man, things just run out. So like movie titles, they've ran out of movie titles, man. The reason why they keep recycling and reduplicating. And my thing is, no disrespect to a new artist, man, but they just ran out of great musicians that makes great music as far as getting credit for it. Because you got a lot of musicians out here rocking, man, and doing the music, man, but they're not getting their credit. It's always the one with the name or the young one that put the new sound together that gets the credit than the actual person that actually did the track.
Wow. So that was
go ahead.
When Men at Large were they before COVID or anything, were they still doing anything? Were your guys still doing anything?
Yeah, man, Dave been before the last 23 years. We're still doing shows and performing. We did a record back. We did a couple of years ago, man, called Date Night. It was written by Silk, man. Made it to number 14, man. On the charts, man. So we still doing our thing, man. It's people still out there, man, that wants great music. It's just that you have to redesign it for it to work. Like certain artists, man, like it's not a shot against us, man. But those days of us filling the arenas, we can't do it by ourselves no more. So we have to bring a multitude of us like us, Silk, Shy, A Sound. You have to bring us all in together. You know what I'm saying? To put the masses together, man, because
Right.
that's our design.
But that
It
was
doesn't
you.
mean that it doesn't mean that our careers our careers is over. It's just
That
right,
was
but that was music. You know what I'm
all
saying?
We gotta go back
couple of
into
babies
that.
was made, couple of pigs was, all kind of, everything. That was good music. You couldn't even argue. That music maybe
Yeah, it
you might
was. Yes, yeah.
do something with your woman. You couldn't even play something for me. Let me give you an example.
We were together just the other day,
It told a story.
taking life for granted.
I can't hear you, bro.
I'm away.
I can hear the music. I can't hear you talking.
I was there for you. You were there for me. We would.
For those that tuning in, it's definitely Gemini Porter from Man at Large playing throwbacks right now.
I never knew there'd be sorrow, but I knew we'd be together tomorrow, together forever. We were so wrong. Now I just can't believe that you're gone, and I'm so alone.
Who wrote that song?
Joe wrote that.
Oh man.
Joe LeVert wrote that.
What was it like working with the late great Gerald Levert?
It's an experience, man. Because I came in, man. I came in on the latitude of the group, man, but like I said, but just working with him, man, and just knowing him as a person, man, he was a good dude, down to earth, man, real cool, man, but being a part of the camp, through Men at Large and through them cats, man, they was it was workaholics, man, and you had to rehearse, man. You had to get it right, man. You had, things had to be a certain way. If it wasn't a certain way, man, they didn't deal with it. They didn't put it out. So you had to, even though it didn't matter because you was a big brother. It didn't matter. Chris Brown and nothing, man, but you made it. But they made it. He made it feel good to be a big dude. You know what I'm saying? He made it feel good, man, for a big brother to get on stage, man, and dance and groove, and just be yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? So the experience was great.
That's his
So,
truth.
I no regrets.
Okay.
We lost you for a second because I guess you're having bad service where you at. We lost you for a second.
I'm having bad service. You sure it's me?
I think.
I don't never have bad service. You sure it's me, man? I don't know. I don't never have bad service, bro.
Computer or your phone? Which one you on?
I'm on my phone right now. I'm on my phone.
You on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I don't never have bad service on my phone.
The reason I asked you because
You said
the reason I asked you because COVID-19 came threw a lot of things off. People may have lost their voice or lost what they had, and I don't know like what you've been doing. Have you been taking care of your voice? Do you still got it? Or did you retire your voice? You don't got it no more?
no, I mean I definitely still got it, man. Yeah, I ain't worried about that, man. I'm getting over cold, man. I definitely still got it, man. But COVID has taught you, man, that you can't always depend on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You have to you have to have another stream of income. You have to have something else besides what you're doing, man, to to push forward and push through, man. Because nobody ever knew. I mean, because I don't really see us being back on stage, man, until probably next year sometime. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being realistic, man. Because every time you put somebody in the room with more than 20 people, and they reporting about somebody in called it, and everybody getting shut down. So it has taught me a lesson, man, as far as reinventing myself as a group member, also as a solo member. Because I'm doing a lot of solo stuff, man. I'm writing some music for some cast, man. And it just puts you in a different perspective of the way things is, man. This one of the moments that that things that certain things ain't guaranteed to be the way they are.
Hey, but I can say this, Gemini, that I'm a student of R&B music. I mean, I love R&B music to the fullest.
That's my number one music, R&B music.
And I remember first meeting you, man. I looked at you and I said, man, I know you from somewhere. I didn't see you somewhere. And I was with Julie. We was in Atlanta. We was doing the Legends of Hip Hop. And I ran into you, and I looked at you. I said, "Hold on, man, I got to get a picture."
Yeah.
I said, "Man, I got to get a picture."
Yeah, my guy.
You part of Minute Large, man.
Wow.
Yeah, my guy was a promoter. My guy Alex, he was a promoter of the show.
Everybody, Young G's and all of them, everybody, T.I.s and all of them came through. But when I seen you, man, I was like, man, I see him all the time. But I was Gemini all the time. I say, Gemini, I can have this picture with you, man. You say, man, come on, man, let's take it, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. And my thing is, man, and I appreciate moments like that, man, when cats can still remember who you are, man, and remember you being a part of great music, man, and being a part of a great era, man, and being embraced by the whole music business, man. It's always an honor, man, a privilege, man, and I'm always, like I said, super blessed, man. To still have that kind of impact, man. I mean, because just for a person remembering and knowing, man, with so much going on, man, I'm grateful for that, man. So when I have moments like that with cats, man, cats like you and other cats, man, when we talk and sit down, man, it's heartfelt and it's genuine, man. So I appreciate it a lot, bro. Because hey, a lot, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in Arizona, man. Arizona's a whole different world, man. They may know who you are, may not know who you are. That's just how it is, man. When you live in different parts of the world, man, you see what they focus on. Because down here, man, they focus is not only music. They don't even have an urban radio station in Arizona. Arizona is so wide open musically, man. So unless you black, man, and a certain age, man, and either from a certain area or another city like Chicago and Memphis and stuff, they don't know who you are down here, man. Arizona's one of those states, man, where unless you somebody like Beyonce or something, you can actually come down here and hide. That's real talk. So when I leave Arizona, man, and like I said, and if I get to hear her anywhere else, man, I'm just appreciative, man, just for the love, man, and the admiration, man, and respect that people still have for good music.
Yeah, man, because I ain't gonna lie, man. When I seen you, it took me, it hit me off guard. I tell you, no lie. We was finna go on stage, I think, and I seen you. I said, wait a minute, man, I'm just watching this dude on YouTube. I said, this dude on you, 5 minutes long, and
Yeah.
it just it took me off guard, but it made me appreciate what you gave back to the people. You lent your voice out and your voice is still a great voice, and you just
Legend.
share your gift with the people, man. You know, we appreciate that, man. We appreciate good music. And my partner, my co-host, he's a musician, sometimes singer. Sometimes singer. But
oh, his phone up. He back. Coming back. He back.
Yeah,
yeah.
We were gonna talk about that service again.
But you know, he's
that ain't me.
He's a student of music.
Yeah, man.
And he loves to get a band together and play music and just help out the people. You know what I mean? And
That's me. That's me. That's me. I love a band. I love a band, bro. Man, that's me right there.
When he said that, I rose up when he said that. If you love a band, listen. I know this COVID-19 done changed the game, but I got a plan. There's a few other people said done connected with in relationships, and we trying to put something together. I definitely know your presence will be greatly appreciated. It may be digital video. It may not be with the crowd, but I may figure out a way to do it. But I got a plan I'm working on, so definitely stay tuned with us because I'm gonna be reaching out to you.
Definitely, man. I'm glad to be a part of it. Let me know, man. Just say the word, man. No more. We good. Let's make it happen.
That's what's up, brother.
Mr. Porter, is there any solo music that you're doing for your solo career? Hello?
We may have a different waiting to come back in. He coming back in right now.
So it ain't me. I don't do trouble.
Where you say you at in Arizona?
You out there in that desert.
I'm in Arizona.
Well, no wonder.
Yeah, but I don't never have no phone problem. I don't never have no phone problems at the crib though. I don't have them problems, bro. You know, it can't be all me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that, man. You know, y'all go ahead. Yeah, you blame me all you want, bro.
Hey, Gemini, we definitely gonna talk about that service.
Yeah, but you in Arizona, so I mean, it's only
Yeah, I mean,
you out there with old Rodney Poe out there in Arizona from Black Street. Him and old Rob Hicks.
Yeah, see. Yeah, he out here, man. My man Tilo. I mean, my man. My man Tilo from Next. He out here. There's a lot of legendaries out here, man. CC Pennington live out here, man. Dina Howard stay around the corner. Yeah.
Oh man, y'all put season together out there in Arizona.
A lot of out here.
Well, you said as a place you can go hide at. You said as a place to go hide, so
yeah.
You ain't got to worry about,
perfect place to go hide, man. I mean, you got to deal with the heat. You got to deal with the heat, though, because, 117, 118 degrees sometimes. But
oh no.
I know why it's a place to hide. Y'all got heat.
No, sir.
It's going to be 117 degrees this week. 117, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole nother level.
Not 100. Not 117. It's 117. Yeah, man. It's hot. It gets hot down here, bro. But if you can deal with that, man, other than that, it's beautiful.
We definitely appreciate you coming on, man, taking time to be with us on the Let It Out live show. Definitely, we want to make sure your music definitely is another set of music that's playing on the station. Here at WMRR, whether we're all over the nation, online, WMRRonair.com, Facebook, YouTube. You can catch us everywhere. We're here every Wednesday, 7 to 9, doing the same thing we're doing right now, having conversations. It's about life, music, having fun and keeping the relationships.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's what we're doing.
Definitely.
Make sure we keep some man at large in the role play, so that music can always be played because you can't go with you can't let the good music go.
Oh
That's what
yeah.
we're doing.
Oh yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely, man. So like I said, I appreciate y'all. Being the presence, man. I just appreciate y'all bringing me on, man, and having the chance to talk, man. Put a lot of things in perspective, man. But hey, COVID, yeah, like I said, COVID-19 changed the game for a lot of us, man. So it's just, but I believe in God, man. And I believe God does everything for a reason, man. God, I'm thinking God putting the world on reset for a reason. There got to be a reason why the world is being put on reset. Got to be a reason for it, man.
It's our job to see it and act on it. That's what our job is. To see it, recognize it, and move accordingly. That's what my
Yeah,
plan is.
there you go.
To recognize it and move accordingly to whatever he's doing, however it's being done. Man, we appreciate it, Gemini, man.
Appreciate you so much, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I was telling,
Thank you, brother.
I was telling a lot of my young
Man,
comrades
man.
about you, like for his writing skills. Jacquees is a record away from really being a stone star. He just need that push.
Really?
He need that record to really took him to the next level. You know what I mean? And I feel like guys like Gemini Porter, Stephen Russell Hart, Alan McNeil, Al Mack. I feel like you guys could write some records for the younger generation so they can connect to everybody, not just one particular crowd.
Right.
Like, not dealing with, like, for instance, you got B2K, they connect B2K, okay, let's say B2K, Yin Yang Twins, all of us on the Millennium Tour. And majority of Millennium Tour was nothing but kids. They had a whole lot of events, but it was nothing but kids. So what Flies had to go back and reinvent itself. So a lot of artists today have to go back and reinvent themselves. And I always keep that relationship. I treasure my relationship with you. I text you all the time to check on you, brother, because there's nothing but love. You understand me? And I thank God for the opportunity.
Number love.
Just to even travel. We didn't travel together. I just thank God for the opportunities. Just now. We were just in Detroit last year. We was in Detroit. And I went back this year for another crazy show with Jacquees performed out there.
About this time last year. Yep.
Right. We came out there and filmed a great show, and it was a nice show. But I got some artists that I'm dealing with right now. Constance Marie. She's a great R&B singer. I'll have to get some music on her. Then dealing with King Clover, the Takeover.
Okay.
Nucci used to sing with Blackstreet. He was part of Blackstreet.
Okay, yeah.
He's a great singer. D. Harmon, a young guy. But we be working. Anything I have my hands into, I would try to bring.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Man, yeah.
Man, we see that Arizona.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it, man.
The phone acting kind of funny, so.
No, it ain't the heat, bro. Who y'all get to? Who y'all got? Pookie Wireless or something down there? What y'all got Pookie Wilds down there or something? That ain't me, bro. That ain't me, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, I like, I just rebuilt my studio, man. So I'm solid now, man. I had to change some things up, and I mean, because I'm always writing, but now I'm able to go ahead and just lay down vocals, man, and get the kinks out of certain things, man. So I can definitely send you some stuff, man, and give you some ideas. Because I did go online and listen to your boy Jacquees. I did when you told me you was writing for him. So I wanted to hear. I was familiar with him, but I wanted to really hear his his singing style, man, and so I could definitely put something together. You know what I'm saying? So we can definitely make that happen for sure.
Yeah, we can make that happen. Like tomorrow. But I appreciate you for coming on the show, man. And I love you, brother. And me and my co-host.
I love you too, bro.
Me and my co-host.
Man, we appreciate you.
Co-hosts. My cousin.
Your co-hosts.
Co-hosts. You will always see him with me. The one and only DJ Ty. DJ Ty will make himself known now. I'm DJ Ty.
That's right.
I'm DJ Ty.
That be me.
That be me. But we finna ready to go out to LA and hang out with Teddy Riley for a minute. Probably not this week, probably next week we're gonna go out that way. Just to see what's going on. Just
Right. Definitely got you, man.
yeah, man. So Teddy is doing another Black Street album. He's working on his own album. I can say this. He got a big record with Bruno Mars. I can say this. He had a big record with Bruno Mars.
He got.
I can imagine.
It's hot too.
Yeah, he did that record with Lord, but Lord's my friend. That's my partner. But this record with Bruno Mars is a whole nother record. It's a whole nother album. And he got a song. He got a good song with Beyonce. I'm gonna let that out. You heard it from me. You got it from me.
He got some amazing material.
So he got some good materials coming out. Y'all look forward, and I'm really looking forward to hearing some more music on Mr. Gemini Porter.
Well, I just just text me your email address, man. I got I'm doing everything, man. I got a couple of house records, man, that's being hard overseas. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I got house music, man, R&B records, man, ballads, man. I got all of them. Man. I'm just like I said, you gotta do things differently, man, and blessingly, man, before COVID started, I had already dropped a few house records overseas, man, that's been hitting kind of nice, man. So it's been, been sustaining, man, and doing this thing over there. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we just gotta keep it going, man.
Working.
Guess what? The phone you just switched to is the phone. That's the phone.
That's the phone with no problem.
I ain't switched to no phone, man. This the other one. I text you from my other phone. They ain't changed no phone, bro. Don't even try it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Y'all got Leroy Wireless down there. That's what that is.
Man, Gemini, man, we appreciate you, man. We don't want to hold you up, man. We definitely appreciate you coming on the show, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me, man. Anytime, bro. Anytime.
The Let It Out Live show right here every Wednesday, 7 to 9 on WMRR. We tagging, we here, we talk music, and that's what we do, and that's what we talk. Nothing else. Have a good time. Music and life, man.
Music and life, bro. Most definitely.
We love you, my brother.
Love you, bro.
Love you too, bro.
All right.
All right, bro. My man.
Oh, today's show is just so freaking mesmerizing, encouraging.
That's right.
Hey,
Gemini Porter,
Black and Mild,
Michael Stimley, business, music, life.
You got it all.
We got it all. We got a piece of everything.
All in one.
Yep.
Shout out to my co-host. He made up. Shout out to him. Shout out to DJ Ty. Definitely, man. Shout out to all the viewers, all those that will view it, all those that listen. Tune in. Make sure you're tuning in. Right now, we need to go ahead and give instructions on how to get this Michael Stimley book for the next week. We're gonna do the book giveaway next week. Hopefully, we can get the book in by the end. But we're gonna do a book giveaway next week on his book. So, two of our lucky viewers
will get the book.
So follow us on our social medias, whether it be Says On, whether it be mine, DJ Ties, those as viewers on WMRR. We're gonna make sure the tag is there. The instructions will be there, but it's real simple. All you gotta do is be a viewer and one that follows. And man, we're gonna announce Wednesday which viewer is getting the book from the one of the top authors. He's in every store, Barnes and Nobles, online, all your outlets. Great author, giving the game of music, giving the game of finances, giving the game of business. So definitely shout out to him. Shout out to Black and Mild. Shout out to Gemini for coming on.
I want to say I thank God for all of the viewers, all of the artists that participated in this show. Of course, Miss Ross, of course, DJ Ty, of course, Marcus Antonio, aka Little One. Y'all tune in WMRR, Music News and Talk. You will be seeing different guests. I mean, you will see the likes of Matthew Knowles. Matthew Knowles is the father of Beyonce Knowles, the soul lady. You see the likes of few people. Next week's gonna be crazy. You think this week was crazy?
I enjoyed this week. This week was
Next
awesome.
week is gonna be crazy. Thank God for Black and Mild. Black and Mild came on.
Amazing.
Heavy hitter producer.
One of the heavy hitter producers, produced one of the biggest records, In My Feelings by Drake. He has some music on Rihanna and Drake that's about to drop. And the world will go crazy when they hear it. Young Jeezy,
Now,
And y'all heard it first. Y'all
Lil
heard it first
Gotti,
here now. We got a song coming out. I don't know when, but we got one coming out.
you heard it first.
You heard it first.
DJ Ty and Black and Mild.
You heard it first, man.
And I had a project that I was working on.
Tell them about it.
I was gonna do like the DJ Khaled kind of thing, and I have a lot of willing participants willing to give me records. I mean, I got a record. It's so big. It's my record. I can put it out, but right now it's not the time for it, but it will come out. I need to get. I'm working on a project right now. I'm working on Hollywood Slime. Hollywood Slime is a young artist out of Brown County.
Hollywood.
He's actually my cousin.
We gotta get him on the show.
We're gonna have him on the show. He has a song called Suicide Doze, NBA
Hot track. A hot track.
Flannable. He's signed to Fresh International Music Group, which is owned by my partner, Mr. Andre Nelson.
Dre.
I'm currently working with Constance Marie, Kate Clover. I remember this young man. they used to have shows every week with the band. He used to be singing. He used to be singing every week. Walk in the club. And he always gave the artists who I dealt with a platform to sing.
Right.
And this is a young man here, Mr. Marcus Tony.
Oh man,
Shout out
you done did
to-
it again, Fred.
Shout out
I was
to
listening
Marcus.
all hard, and I'm
Little
sitting
one.
here waiting on
Little
the
one.
snap. I'm like, who is he talking about? I'm like waiting, getting excited. Like, just I love when Fred tell me stories, thinking he's talking about somebody big, and there he go. He
But
done
you
did
know
it
what?
again.
You know what?
He
You know
dropped it
what?
right on me.
Little one, I gotta say it. He is talking about somebody very big, somebody that's huge to the both of us, someone that gave us an opportunity, a platform to show our talents of what we can do.
Wow.
You know, him with all his relationships in the business, me as a DJ, and coming with the up and coming relationships in the business. You know, it is an honor, brother, and we really appreciate you. We really appreciate Miss Ross. You know, the both of you for giving us this opportunity.
Hey man, I couldn't listen. Listen, this ain't happened by mistake. Says my brother, he know it. Home traveling, when he called me, when we business, music, we already know. But I could not have done this, the Let It Out live show, without my brother said, and Ty was God sent. Because the way it happened, this bond is unbreakable, man. The relationship and the music and the life and the stories that you were here, and we just getting started. We haven't even touched the core yet of what we're gonna do. You hearing a lot of, we talking to people out of town. We haven't even brought them in studio yet. We haven't did our in studio yet. We got a lot of stuff coming up in the Let It Out live show, and that's what we do. We just let it out live right here, WMRR Music News Talk, every Wednesday, 7 to 9. Some of the biggest artists, some of the biggest producers, some of the biggest singers, the biggest people in the game of music, period, will be right here, whether it be in studio, whether it be by way of Facebook camera. We're going to be right here. Listen, next week, big artists, big names, you'll hear from us. You'll see, follow the pages. You can catch me on IG at Lil11, LIL underscore ONE underscore, no, LIL underscore, the number one underscore ONE. You can catch Said at
DJ BABYCED.
You can catch Ty at
CSEMI label.
Say it again.
CSEMI label on Facebook.
Follow our pages. Definitely, you're gonna see who we got coming up, how to get all the different, and wait till we get back to really, really, really flowing in business. You haven't seen anything yet. We're gonna have concert tickets we giving away. We're gonna have meet and greet tickets
Big
we giving away.
prizes.
We're gonna have the artists right here in studio where you can come in studio, and we're gonna have a certain amount of people that can come in studio while the artist interviewing and be right a part of the cast or be right a part of the studio. So a lot's coming up on the Let It Out live show. We just getting started. We just still tweaking things. So make sure y'all definitely check us out each and every Wednesday from 7 to 9. Listen to the people give the free game. Just chop it up with us for free. Hear their life stories. Hear what they doing now. Hear how they did it then. And we right here chilling, man. I wanted to end the show on, this simple nugget. You can start playing whatever, Ty, on a simple nugget of information I'm giving people. What you simply said, and said you can co-sign it, tell me what you feel about it. Listen, people.
Slip that Cadillac, give a dog a bone, yo. Don't give him nothing but a microphone. Don't stop, I'm not finished yet. You said I'm not the E. You wanna make a bet? Remember this lounge, you in the danger zone. I figured you would. Now leave me alone. You pick it.
Say it again so y'all can hear in the back. If you did something to me, don't try to beat me mad. And you the one did something to me. You can't beat me mad at something you did to me. Understand? Hear me clearly? I'm gonna get all the input, but that's how we end the show. I was gonna end with that nugget. You can give me your input, you can give me what you think. I'm gonna let my deaf calls. I definitely gotta call Ms. Ross, the boss at the office, so she can give her input. But you cannot, because she had a good reason why this happens. and I need to hear from her about why this happens. You cannot, and it should not, and this is WMRR Let It Out Live Show Nugget. Don't do something and beat the person mad who you did something to. Period. That's just what I said.
Well, I want Miss Ross.
Come here, Miss Ross.
Come on over here, Miss Ross.
And the lady that pays the bills.
You know, I bring her in every show
Ross.
so she can co-sign. No, we don't want to hear you looking at a hot mess. You know, don't come over here talking about you looking at a hot mess. It is what it is. We move the mic out the way so they can see you looking at a hot mess. So, Ms. Ross, I'm in the show on this nugget, and we got 4 minutes. But I told the people, don't do something to me and try to beat me mad at what you did to me. I'm mad at you. You do something to me, and you're gonna beat me mad. That's my nugget. I told Sid he want to hear from you. He trying to make us argue because he think we're gonna argue. We ain't arguing this time because we agreeing on this. Me and her both agree on this one. You don't need a mic. They hear you. Yeah, we hear you. Like you trust me. You talk loud and clear.
Bring it home.
Tell them you can't beat me mad when you did something to me. You do something to me, Ms. Ross. You can't beat me mad.
Well, mainly people do that because from experience, and I always speak from experience because I've been there, I've done that. I don't have a problem with telling people when I'm wrong. And mainly people do that, number one, out of guilt because they know that they're the ones that's in the wrong. So you know how people, if you do something wrong, you want to be the first one to tell everybody. To try to make that person, look bad before the people find out on their own who did it. So you have to, the guilty party is the one that always run and tell first. But the person that, didn't really do the wrong, they don't really care to try to explain themselves because they already know that I didn't do the wrong. And then secondly, it's a power struggle, especially in relationships. Most relationships, most couples, I've been there, I've done that. I used to do it all the time. My ex-husband, it's a power struggle, and women and men do it all the time. But what we as women also, we have to learn that sometimes we have to just be seen and not be heard. Just be quiet, let the smoke clear, let the dust settle, and then go back and revisit the situation. Because at the time, you're butting heads. So that nobody's gonna be the bigger person to stop and say, hey, I was wrong. It takes a big person to say, you know what? I was fucked up. I did some fucked up shit. That was my fault. I should have never did it, and it takes a lot for a person to be able to do that. In order for somebody to be able to do that, they got to evaluate themselves.
Now, when you say, see, when we talk, you say something that always triggers me. Okay, when you say evaluate yourself, let's give it an example. Me and you married. So we're going through something, and I'm trying to correct or give correction, or we in that argument. And what you just said, I need to evaluate myself. That means when you say yourself, that means you got to deal with you.
Yeah, you got to
evaluate
deal with you,
not
your issue.
Not us still.
No, you got to deal with you and your issue.
Right.
First of all, I think people in relationships, I had to do this a lot. Ask yourself, why am I even fighting with the person that I lay down with every day? Why? Like, why is there always got to be a question and a doubt? If you're with somebody, you with them. You ride with them, it don't matter what. You know what? I'm going to ride with my nigga whether he right or wrong.
That's good.
You know what I mean? Because that's what you in relationships for. You go to bat for the person that you with. Fuck everybody else at this time. My nigga might be wrong, but right now I'm going to ride with him until I figure out whether or not he was wrong or not. But we're going to discuss that in the quarters of our bedroom. And then I may say, look, baby, you could have did this differently. I'm not going to just jump and chew his head off. I'm going to say, listen, this is what I would have done if it was me, and kind of show him or her the different avenues and the different ways that they could have gone about something. But at the end of the day, you got to remember that both people come from two totally different backgrounds.
Wow.
Everybody raised completely different. So you got to learn how to be patient with your mate, learn your mate, and want to understand your mate. Stop trying to go to war with your mate all the time. Like, stop.
Listen,
why are you in a relationship?
You just introduced. I was talking to Butterfly again, and I told her she's coming back because the topic we're gonna do like a full segment on one of our shows. And the name of the segment, title of the segment is gonna be called Sleeping with
The Enemy. Because a lot of people are sleeping with the enemy.
Yes, man. Yes.
Because a lot of
Sid.
people are.
Sleeping with the enemy. Do you not know how many relationships, if they're not, they feel like they're sleeping with the enemy? And what made me think about when she just said, the person you lay by every night, why am I battling? Why am I competing? Why am I fighting?
What is the struggle
So
about?
many people in relationships feel like or act like or give off the presence and energy as if the person on the side of them, they're at
And then
war
you
with.
got people in relationships that literally want they mate to fail. Like you sit back and won't watch them rather than if you're in a relationship and you see your mate finna head into a brick wall. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people see their mates heading into the brick wall. He don't see the brick wall. You see the brick wall, but y'all will sit y'all monkey asses there and let your man or your female run into that goddamn wall instead of saying, baby, stop. There's a wall there. Why do you want your mate to fail? Whatever your mate benefits, it benefits you automatically because that's who you with. And if you're not with somebody that you can depend on, that's gonna look out for you automatically when he do come up or she do come up, get the fuck out the relationship right now because it's pointless. Like you're in a dead-end situation and you're wasting your life. Life is too short for the fuck shit. Get out these fucking relationships if y'all ain't gonna team up and be a team. Cause me personally, I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of all these dumbass relationships.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
like
Listen,
enough
we got ready for the next time. You can't get it on this show now. You got that. We ain't talking.
I'm fucking
yet.
single. Want a man next to me every
Wait a
fucking
minute.
night. Y'all got niggas coming home. Man, come on, man.
Girl.
Don't get me started.
Okay, so
Don't get me
Lord,
started.
have mercy.
Listen,
Come on now.
listen.
Y'all got what I want. I'm trying to go home with somebody.
Be ready for that.
I need an organ.
Get that time. Take me out on something.
Don't get me started.
Take me out on something.
Wow,
Because
I'm
she
talking
just gave
about,
me. She just gave a full.
She just
fledged
came in. You know what she just did?
and wrecked things.
She Coach Stormy you.
That's it. Did it.
Yes, she did.
Ty, I need.
Take us
Take us
out.
out, Ty. There's nothing
Man,
left to say.
look, we got to give some love to Hollywood Slide. We really got to get some love.
Now it's my time. Gotta hit the nigga my time. Loose soul going crazy. Suicide doors, watch him approach, I spin going in and shit. Bend on floor, Chris with the pole, watch a nigga disappear. I'm not wasting my time. Got an M in the back of my mind. Carry sticks like a damn pocket pie. With the tip and she still like Mariah. She run her digits independent like she supposed to. These niggas snitching out here bitching like they supposed to. Bet I cannot stop it. Trying to build an empire to ride it. Hydra put me right in the coffin. Why you sleeping? I'm chasing this pride. First of all, free all of my niggas in that dog pound. Just wanna ball, it broke my heart. They shot my dog down. Can't work for y'all, cause I done made myself a boss now. Every time I come around, she giving me jaw. Now I may slip, but I won't fall down. Pray to God my soul to keep. Poppers and the sleepers like these demons got control of me. You say that I'm the man, but keep doubting what God bestowed on me. If you my slime, don't be confined. Don't you let go of me. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. I know niggas in the pen would kill to have a life. And I got niggas in the grave, I'm talking afterlife. I'm out here catching flights. Middle fingers to the cops at the traffic light. Suicide doors, watch your approach. I swear I'm going in this year. Bend on floor, Chris with the pole, watch a nigga disappear. I'm not wasting my time. Got an M in the back of my mind. Carry sticks like a damn pocket pie. With the tip and she still like Mariah. She run her digits independent like she supposed to. These niggas snitching out here bitching like they supposed to. Bet I cannot stop it. Trying to build an empire